Kangana, Renaud made a slight tweet about you buying an office space for 3 crores after
Mhm.
joining the Shiv Sena, and you responded with a video.
Mhm.
Many would feel that there is no need for you to give any clarification to anybody. Why
Mhm.
did you feel the need to respond to Kangana?
First of all, I have to start at the right beginning. So the whole thing about her tweet has become the issue, but the issue really was the Godi media. What has happened is that after having given my quotation, there is a thing that she was not available for comment. Whereas the truth is, I have a screenshot of the guy messaging me at around 9 o'clock about the whole thing on Saturday night when the story was supposed to come out on Sunday morning mirror, right?
Hmm.
And by the time I answered him and by the time we got through, it was quarter to 10:10. So you tell me if the paper is supposed to come in the morning, is this a time to call someone for comment? So when the editor is saying, this is his words, that by the time we got your reaction, the page had been fired. This particular site, which also happened to carry this a particular news without even figuring out or without even saying that, it's apparently it is so and so. It is a very fluzy and filmy site, which I don't understand why they should be carrying all of this. And after that, this tweet that she has put up is extremely insulting and humiliating. And she has done it even in the past. The 2025 cases that she's talking about is not because she was trying to, in her own word, praise BJP या बीजेपी को खुश करने के चक्कर में जैसे उन्होंने कहा है. It is because she was spreading venom about people who have now, reacted to that. I would have also let it go had it not been a direct attack on trying to say that how can it be that your efforts are efforts, your struggle is struggle, and everybody else is nonsense? So the IT tools pick up these kind of tweets and then they go, berserk with it. So that's why it was very necessary that I put a stop to it and also bring people's notice once again to the basic fact for which she has been given the Y plus security at your and my money, taxpayers' money. It's a lot of money, my dear. If she claims to be at the top of her game, don't you think she should be putting it on her own money? And where is that list on which basis that security was given to her? So because she is a mouthpiece of BJP, which she has herself now openly admitted, and she has tried to completely, defame Maharashtra, Mumbai police, everything about Maharashtra to please BJP, as she has quoted herself. So basically, just like the rest of the party, she is also busy taking away people from the main core issue.
Another thing, which the name calling. Like, while responding to one of the Twitter user, Kangana said, "Where was your feminism when Urmila called me a prostitute and a Rudali?"
I don't understand. My husband asked me, did you say that BJP के ticket के लिए ये कर रही है? I said, if I have used the word BJP and Kangana in one line, I will leave the country like I'm always asked to. Number one. Number two, as a matter of fact, none of my interviews I have mentioned BJP at all because it wasn't a BJP bashing interview, but because it is on her mind and psyche, she is the one who's come up with it. So how does all this configure? Where does it all go? And prostitute? I mean, I don't think I could call anybody any such names in my entire life. And when I called her Rudali, it was in a particular context. And Rudali from no angle is an abuse or a derogatory term. It is just, like I said earlier, a particular whatever of women, if at all, I need to apologize to them.
You have been a part of the film industry for so long. What do you make of the allegations of drug use and supply that's being made against the industry?
You tell me that the same industry with the Prime Minister of the country sends a chartered flight, calls of all the reasons to spread Mahatma Gandhiji's message into society and ask for their help. How does it become a nashedi industry? You tell me, when the CM of the biggest state of the country comes to Mumbai and wants to take Bollywood to Uttar Pradesh, I mean, I think maybe their spokesperson didn't tell him that it's a nashedi industry. So, no, I'm not saying that it's all clean and nobody does anything and blah, blah, blah. You have problem with 4 people. The industry has some 25 to 30 lakh of people working in it. So, let us not make it about those 4 or 5 people that she has an issue with or problem with and she wants to get that sorted. For that, can you possibly bring the entire industry down? Are you trying to tell me that everybody in the industry from morning to night are only on drugs, and that is how they, it's such a hardworking industry, how much sweat and this goes in, hard work goes into it? And it's so many, brilliant technicians, from cinematographers to screenplay writers to everybody, to actors for that matter, who put in a lot of hard work and live an extremely regimented life. Yes, like a lot of other industries in the country, if it is prevalent to an extent, it needs to be worked on. And that is why I said, if you have claimed to have these names, you need to then give it to NCB so they can do their work.
What is happening between you and Kangana has become like a public spat, okay? And it has been making headlines for months now. Have you tried to end this privately? Like, have you reached out to her?
No. I have still nothing against her. So what is it that I'm going to go and tell her personally?
Do you feel the raising of a part of Kangana's office was politically motivated?
No. See, the timing of it was wrong. But let us face it, there were things they were not in the right civil rules that was broken. So it happens everywhere all the time. So, but the timing of it really sucked. And I wish it would have happened at a better time, and probably when she was present in Mumbai.
As a resident of Mumbai, what did you feel when Kangana Ranaut compared Mumbai to Pakistan-occupied Kashmir?
I was completely broken. I was so were many people. I mean, what was that statement? A city that has given name, fame, money, everything to so many of them, including she herself. I mean, what was she doing in the city for so long that, if it was all of these things, or has it suddenly become like that for the last 6 months? So it was completely disheartening and saddening to see that somebody is just, again, for a tiny little political vendetta, calling such big names to an entire city, to its people, to its culture.
But don't you think we, all of us, are giving too much attention to her opinion and tweets?
I agree completely. I never comment on her other things, which I could have also. There are so many of them. Her statement about the farmers was completely out of the line. I can give you so many examples. As a matter of fact, even that time I didn't want to. When I went in for the interview, I thought they'll ask me a couple of questions because I'm from this industry, and that will be that. But once we sat into it, that is what I'm trying to tell it. Maybe a part of media is trying to make her into an icon or a voice of whatever it is that she's trying to spread, which is only hatred and venom in the society. The only best way is to completely ignore. But like I said, tomorrow if she gets up and she's going to talk about something that you have made on your own and your own thing, I think you need to put the record straight. That's all.